Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a match here on WWE 2K25. This is the Battle of the Chokeslams in our Invasion pay-per-view. We have got Kane representing WWF. We have got the Giant representing WCW and 911 representing ECW. Let's crack into the action. Now, I've just realised, looking at the ranking system, by the way, this is a debut here today for 911. He's never wrestled in our Universe mode before, which is exactly the whole point of doing stuff like this, is to really push out the envelope and utilise people we haven't used before, so that's great. But first of all, let's check Kane in the ranking system. He is number 1 into the match. Kane is, I think the nice way of putting it, is absolutely diabolically terrible. Kane is on -8 after 36 matches, which means that there's only 2 real wrestlers that are currently below him in the ranking system. And those are Dominik Dijakovic, or T-Bar, or Dominik Dijak, whatever you want to call him, depending on where you saw him in his career, and Jack Gallagher, who, let's not talk too much about him, I suppose. And the only people below them are people like El Mago, or Cole Quinn, or Baron Blade, the fake people they put out on the game, to sort of give you the jobbers, aren't they, really? So Kane, yeah, doing terribly. -8 after 36 matches is probably the worst we have at the moment. I mean, this is not going to be easy for him either. But remember, triple threat matches are worth 3 ranking points, 1 point for the win, 2 bonus points for defeating multiple opponents at once. So a win here would move him up to a -5, which is still not great. It only puts him up about 10 or 15 places in the ranking system, but at least he's moving in the right direction. A loss here puts him down to -9, which will put him joint bottom of all the real wrestlers in our entire Universe mode. So absolutely terrible. The Giants. So, the Big Show, the Giant, is currently in a very good position. He's 8th in our ranking system, so complete opposite of Kane. He's currently on +19 after 21 matches. He's -1 for this year. He was +11 last year. That's what really did it for him. I think he won the Royal Rumble, or did very, very well in the Royal Rumble, which led him to getting a massive score last year, and what's really turned him around. But yeah, very good opportunity here. I mean, a win here for him would put him up into the top 5 alongside Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar on +22. So a massive match here for the Big Show / the Giant, obviously representing WCW today. And finally then, making his debut in our Universe mode, we have got 911, a man who was well known in ECW solely for just hitting chokeslams. I mean, all 3 of these guys do hit a very good chokeslam. And that's exactly why I've done this Battle of the Chokeslams. This guy, I mean, we've never used him before. He's got several different ring names. I've never heard of many of them, to be honest. He's 911, Al the Sledgehammer, Big Al, Sledgehammer, or Tombstone. So he wrestled in ECW essentially the whole way through, from 1994 all the way up to 97. Before that, he wrestled in a few independent shows, but then joining ECW back in 94. He debuted as the unnamed handler to Sabu. Okay. And of course, he went on to play various different hero roles. He actually did a little bit in WCW by the looks of it as Tombstone. Okay. He wrestled for 2 years in WCW, 96 and 97, and over those 2 years, he wrestled as Tombstone, Sledgehammer, and Big Al. He had 3 separate gimmicks in the space of 2 years, which is always great, isn't it? I'm pretty sure he was part of... was he part of like the network storyline alongside Cyrus the Virus? I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's going to be an interesting match for him. I don't feel like he's got a great opportunity here. I mean, this is the 5th match of our Invasion pay-per-view, and at the moment, we've seen 2 victories for WWF and 2 victories for WCW. ECW still yet to get their first point. And I mean, we've got a few opportunities for them today. We've got 4 matches today. This is just the first. Next up, we'll have the Battle of the Vampires, Gangrel, Vampiro, and Kevin Thorne. We got the Battle of the Crazy Ladies up later on as well. Victoria versus Daphne versus Luna Vachon. And we're going to finish things off today with some tag team action. We've got the Headbangers representing WWF, Berlin and the Wall from WCW. Again, 2 debutantes there. And the Can-Am Express as well for ECW. Again, I think maybe debutantes. Doug Furniss and Phil LaFon or Don Crafitt. I think they're the same guy. Have a quick look. Doug Furniss. Nope, Doug Furniss has never wrestled. So yeah, Can-Am Express, another debutant coming later on today. So that's the good thing about this. We're going to see a few debutants. I mean, We're going to see a few people we haven't seen for very long as well. I mean, look at tomorrow, got some tag team. Actually got the Pitbulls. We haven't used them in a long time. We've got the Islanders, Tama and Haku as well. We're not seeing them in a long time. The likes of Joey Mercury wrestles tomorrow. Too Cold Scorpio, Dr. Death Steve Williams. And then on Sunday, we've got Kendo Nagasaki. We've got the Great Sasuke. The Hurricane. We've got people we haven't seen in ages. So it's going to be a great way to showcase a lot of these different people. And look at this, Kane striking the Giant. Kane very well known for his strikes, but the Giant not moving at all. And look at, oh God, look at that. The Giant just captures 911, flattens him, taking down Kane as well. Giant is looking incredible here today. Got a slap there by 911 onto Kane. And I feel like, I don't know what to do with Kane at this point in time, to be honest. He's so low down, and even a massive win here, like I said, worth 3 points is not even going to shift him that far up the rankings, but it's going to give him the points he needs. I mean, -8 at the moment. If you think that, I don't know, to get into the top 50 of our ranking system, which I think Kane should definitely be in, it's +8. So Kane needs to get 16 points. He needs to gain 16 points to be where I think he should be, and that's going to take a hell of a run to do so. But then again, we saw it, didn't we? Like I said earlier on with the Giants / the Big Show last year, winning a Rumble, picking up 11 points across the year. It's a massive, massive run. And after winning that Rumble, the Big Show actually went on to become the SWE World Heavyweight Champion as well. Talking of which, we will see the SWE World Heavyweight Championship defended this Sunday in a triple threat match as Roman Reigns makes his first defense of the title against Stone Cold Steve Austin and Ric Flair. That's going to be an amazing match, that one. We've got 4 title matches coming this weekend. Sandman defending against Cactus Jack and Terry Funk for the Hardcore Championship. We've got the British Bulldog defending the European Championship against Steven Regal and Storm and Norman Smiley. We've got the Hardy Boys defend the Tag Team Championships against the Outsiders and the Dudley Boys. And then, of course, Roman Reigns, Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin for the SWE Championship. I might have a look, you know, at potentially making the Hardys versus the Outsiders versus the Dudleys a TLC match. I just don't know if it's going to work or not. I know that when we first started the game, the TLC matches were terrible. But I'm hoping with more of the patches that have happened, and potentially with the changes we've done to the sliders, maybe the TLC matches might actually work now. So I'll have to give it a go, because it'd be nice to be able to use ladder matches for TLC matches again. As the Giant now sending Kane into the corner, flattens him. And the Giant now has a hold of the baseball bat, but 911 able to take him down. Is 911 going to be the first man in this match to hit a chokeslam? No. There's the elbow and the flattening once again by the Giant, who has been pretty dominant in this match so far. Came with a DDT though. Yeah, for me, of course, as always, whatever happens in these matches happens. But for me, I would love to see a Kane victory. I think the Giant is already very, very high up in the ranking system. 911 is good, but I mean, the other two guys are bigger names than him. So I think for me, Kane would be the one I would love to see win this. But again, it is what it is. I'm not going to control it. We'll let the game happen as it does, as the Giant does throttle Kane, and Kane fighting back with the elbows as well. Big Show now taking Kane up, and there's the chop away at the back of the knee. 911 now dragging Kane across, slamming him face first into that top turnbuckle. 911 just choking Kane now in the corner. And the Giant just slamming the baseball bat right between the eyes of 911. There's the pin. It's only a 2 count, not quite enough. I'll tell you what, it was close. 911 showing his strength, taking the Giant up. And Kane now takes the Giant up on the shoulders, looking potentially for a tombstone. And he fought back as well. It's amazing on this one. The amount of people fighting back, we've not seen a single chokeslam as of yet, because everyone keeps reversing it. 911 now taking the Big Show up, the Giant in with a sidewalk slam. 911 now stalking, willing the Big Show back up to his feet. And he's throttled, and it is 911 who gets the first chokeslam into the match, and it is on the biggest man in there, the Giant. And Kane was far too slow, but Kane is able to get himself back in the ring, but not that it really matters too much. Kane now with a strike in the gut, taking 911 up into the tombstone pile driver, in with a pin, but the Big Show, the Giant, is there to break it up. And he was aiming for a chokeslam on 911 himself, I think, but Kane was there to tackle him from behind. The Giant now taking 911 up onto the shoulder, going to drop him face first across the top. And Kane now just throttling the Giant. Headbutt as well, taking him down. Come on, Kane. You can do this, mate. Come on, lad. I'm believing you. The Giant is on his feet on the outside. Kane. Okay, maybe not. He was taunting like he was going to go for the chokeslam, but decided against it. Now pinching away at the head of 911. And Kane, I think the Giant there was going in for a chokeslam. Kane caught him, pulled him straight into a stiff clothesline. And it's only a 2 count, but that was close, you know. There's a backbreaker now by Kane on 911. And you've got the Big Show. The Giant's under the ring. He's not even paying attention. He was trying to grab himself a weapon. Slamming Kane now into his knee. Giant now sending Kane over the top. Oh, 911 fighting back with the boot in the guts. And you saw the Giant pull the arm out then once again. Potentially going to go for the chokeslam. 911 saw it coming, was able to avoid it, and then Kane flattens him with a clothesline from behind. Kane now in control. There's the scoop slam on the Giant, and Kane is heading up very slowly to the top. It's a risky maneuver. Definitely, because 911 there throwing Kane onto the top of the Giant, now going in for the pin. He could steal this one. No, it's only a 1 count. Wow, Kane was really not having that, was he? 911 now slamming on the back of the knee. All 3 guys back up on their feet. 911 having a hold of the Giant, who fights back with the elbows. And look at that boot right across the face. 911 drops to the outside. Now all 3 guys are on the outside. You see Kane and 911 fighting over the steel chair. Big sidewalk slam on the outside. Look at that sledgehammer right into the spine as well. The Giant now picked up this sledgehammer, or the baseball bat, sorry, decided against it, now taunting both his opponents on the outside. 911 re-enters the ring with a kendo stick, and right across the spine. The Giant no-sold it, and then 911 took out Kane. The Giant stacks his body weight on top of 911. Not even a 1 count was enough. There's the jawbreaker, a stiff clothesline there by Kane, taking down the Giant, running with a DDT on 911 as well. But Kane once again rolling to the outside. And you see the Giant now stalking. 911 has him throttled. We're going to get ourselves another, no again, another reverse chokeslam. I mean, I suppose that's the problem, isn't it? When all 3 guys using the same move, all 3 guys are completely aware what to look for, so they can pre-plan and avoid it. But 911 has got caught here. Up he goes, and down he goes. The chokeslam by Kane. There's the pin. The Giant slowly getting back up to his feet, does break it up before even a 2 count. The Giant now also stalking 911. The poor old 911 is getting throttled and slammed left, right and centre at this point in time. Big choke slam. And Kane breaks it up. I mean, if Kane can get rid of... Which he does... No, he didn't get rid of him. I thought if he could just throw him to the outside, he could have pinned 911, potentially got the victory there. And look at this super sidewalk slam by Kane on the Big Show. You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You don't get much bigger than the Big Show. And Kane in with the pin. 911 is very slow. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Kane now looking to throttle 911. Big Show caught him from behind. There's the backbreaker. Kane now stalking the Big Show. This is his opportunity, or the Giant, should I say. 911 is down and out. There's the Tombstone pile driver. He's going to go for the pin. 911 is slowly getting back up to his feet. I don't think he's going to get there in time. 2. And Kane. Oh! 911 got there. He actually got there. Come on, Kane, man. I believed in you. 911 taking Kane up, dropping him face first across that top turnbuckle. The Giant absolutely clatters through 911 with the chokeslam. Chokeslam. The clothesline. I know what I mean. That running knee strike in the gut as well by Kane. Number 1 now stalking the Giant, going to put him... I mean, you've got to get back in the ring. It's a standard triple threat match, this one, so you can't win on the outside. I mean, it's no DQ, no count-outs, but you can only win it inside the ring, so all this battle on the outside is fine. And it's Kane and the Giant back in the ring. Now 911's down on the outside. This is the opportunity for one of them. The Giant launching Kane back into the middle of the ring. 911 is back up on his feet. It is going to re-enter the ring, is he? Nope. Oh, he is now. Okay. The Giant has Kane throttled. Up he goes. Down he goes. In with a pin. And this is 911's opportunity here, you know. Running power slam. He's got the chance here. If he pins someone... Oh, he didn't pin him. That? I'm sure I saw something. All he had to do was go for the pin there, you know. It's all he had to do was go for the pin. And it's a big opportunity now for Kane. Big chop to the front. And now stalking 911. I don't think he's going to have enough time here. By the time he's hit this chokeslam, I reckon the Giant's going to be up and back in the ring. He does have Kane. He has 911 throttled. There's the chokeslam. There's the pin. It depends how quick the Giant is. He's not the most agile man in the world, but he was able to get there before the 3 count. The Giant now just squashes Kane in the corner. And now, interesting, the Giant... Oh, no, I thought he was going to go for a camel clutch. They didn't. He dropped the body weight across the spine of 911. There's the pin. Kane's out in the corner. This could be the chance, and this is it. It is indeed. The Giant, representing WCW, picks up the victory in this one and takes WCW's lead up to 3-2 over WWE. And of course, ECW still on 0 victories, so not been great for them at all so far. But it has been absolutely fantastic for WCW and the Giant here. And like I said, the Giant was already massively at the top of the rankings, and he's going to go even further now. So he was in 8th position. With this victory, then, he is going to move up to a plus 22, which now... Oh, I've done that wrong way around. There we go. Which now moves him up to 7th position, which is joint 5th alongside Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar on plus 22. 911 on his debut moves down to a -1 after 1 match. And Kane. I like you, Kane, but you're really making this tough. That loss, his 3rd loss of the year, moves him down to a -9 overall. Moves him down to 1,084th out of 1,090. Equal point to a Dominik Dijakovic. The only person lower by 1 point is Jack Gallagher. It's just not good, is it, for Kane? It's just not good at all. Well, there we go. The Giant able to pick up the massive victory here in the Battle of the Chokeslams. And WCW now lead 3-2 to 0. Of course, the 2 for WWF and the 0 for ECW. Does ECW have much of a chance to catch up on this? It's going to be very, very difficult. They've got some good names, but the problem is they're all in matches that are great. I mean, you've got Rhino tomorrow. Rhino's a powerful member of the ECW roster, but he's facing Goldberg and Edge. You've got Taz, again, another massive name in ECW's history. But he's facing Brock Lesnar and Dr. Death Steve Williams. You've got Rob Van Dam tomorrow as well, facing the Godfather and Too Cold Scorpio. That could be a good chance for RVD to get a point. And maybe Perry Saturn tomorrow. He's facing Val Venus and Joey Mercury in the battle of the When Worlds Collide, essentially. So yeah, there's some opportunities for ECW coming up, but they're already at quite a disadvantage, and it's going to take one hell of a turnaround for ECW to get a win here. Right, I'm going to love you, leave it then. Good night, God bless, I'll be the same. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, all the good stuff, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.